welcome back to the Level Up Lounge. Today's video we're going to be talking about the state of Gambit in Destiny 2. Just because I've been playing some Gambit this season, going after the new Gilded title for the Dredgen title. I earned my Dredgen title back in Season of Arrivals, and now I'm going after that new Gilded title because it looks cool, quite frankly. And in doing so, just there's a lot about Gambit right now that works and isn't working for Gambit, and I just wanted to talk about some of those things. I'm going to try and not bring up PvP and make that a separate video later on. But yeah, the state of Gambit is the game mode was condensed. There used to be Gambit and Gambit Prime. Gambit was 3 rounds, or best 2 out of 3. And Gambit Prime was a more condensed race to the primeval, and you had to destroy, I forget exactly what they're called. You think I would know from playing emissaries, I believe. Or prime, no, not, But essentially, you had to destroy some bad guys before you could even do the most damage to the primeval. And although Gambit is a fun mode, don't get me wrong, there's only 4 maps for the entire game mode. They removed 2 at the launch of Beyond Light, and that was the Dreaming City map and the Tangled Shore map. Those areas were not vaulted this past year, so I do not know why they were vaulted as maps for Gambit. Having just 2 less maps means that you are bound to repeat the same maps over and over. Especially when they make you grind up to 50 games as part of one of the Gilded title. Let me see if I can show you real quick. There we go. Look at this. Gambit matches 1. 50. I'm only 6 wins in. Like, it's pretty intense. And so it's the same 4 maps over and over again.
Your allies invaded. You're being invaded.
Go invisible real quick. So I enjoy this map. I think this map works well. And I do admit that the Tangled Shore map was not my favorite because I was guilty of always falling into the lava that they had in that map. I would just think I was going to make a jump, but then I didn't make the jump. That's kind of the way it goes. But the Dreaming City map was fantastic, and I'm pretty bummed that they took that map out. That map, and plus it had I have some memories from that map from going after the Malfeasance gun, and you had to get the special boss on that map, or at least that's when I faced that boss, was on that map. And that boss at first, when Malfeasance first launched, it took forever to get that boss to spawn. Gotta go. Ooh, got a prime. Now, with this condensed Gambit mode that they gave us, I think it certainly improves the grind in this gameplay because the matches go so quick now, and I really enjoy that. I always went for a Gambit Prime over regular Gambit mode just because it went quicker. And now this goes even faster. Like, we got our primeval already. Envoy, that's what we were looking for before. So we try and get some damage in on this boy here. Oh, we got an invader. That's one of the things I extremely dislike about this mode.
Alliance down. Pulling them back.
Now, I gotta look over my shoulder waiting for someone to potentially attack me.
It's like dirty. I like it. Enemy invader down.
Oh my god, alright, so like I said, as I wait for somebody to try and kill me, that was literally the case. Break out the rocket launcher. Miss.
You're being invaded. Find them before they find you.
Ooh, I think I just nearly got shot right there. Ugh.
Enemy invader down. You
Get my guy. Alright, nice. So, in the recent state of the game that I also made a video about, Gambit was not mentioned at all. So that made everyone that actually enjoys Gambit a little nervous for the fact that they have no plans for this game mode.
What a haul.
And
I
that
promise you.
could certainly be the case. With Beyond Light, you know, they launched this, you know, their hype promotional trailer for the Beyond Light DLC, and it showed, you know, the Drifter and Erismore and teaming up with the Stranger, being completely, like, amazing in their fight, and that was all we got. You know, the Drifter really had no involvement in the Beyond Light except for voicing a few missions and just having a little bit of a cutscene in that one segment that they showed in the trailer for Beyond Light. And you know, as cool as that was, and there was the funny mission that was Nolan North, the voice actor for our Ghosts, pretending to be the Drifter. That was also very funny. But it doesn't seem like they're doing much with the Drifter right now. They gave us this fantastic lore for the Drifter back in Season of the Drifter. God, I guess that was 2 years ago at this point. That was when Gambit Prime came out, and they really haven't done anything with them since. You know, just a few little things here and there. So I really would hate to see the Drifter go, but they are trying to tie him into the lore in certain ways. Whether he's directly involved or not, like, things about his ship get mentioned all the time. Most recently, we did the Presage exotic quest where there was these certain kind of like alien creature plants in that ship. Those plants also appear in the Drifter ship, and you can walk around and look at them if you go into the Prophecy dungeon. When you first start out, you start off in his ship, so you can, you know, have a chance to walk around and really get a good look around, and there's some collectibles that you can pick up in there too. But, like, this is it for the game mode now. It's one game mode with 4 maps, and it is a complete, at least this Season of the Chosen, they actually have weapons that you want to go after. They have the bottom dollar, and I believe there's a fusion rifle as well, which name I cannot remember right now. And but the bottom dollar had a lot of drama around it because, yes, it's a fantastic, I believe 140 RPM hand cannon, but it barely drops, and it has a large perk pool, so you're not likely to get the one that you want. If you do, you know, have very good RNG luck. I myself have only gotten, in the matches that I have played, I've only gotten it to drop once, and it was a meh perk pool. Certainly, it's only in my inventory right now because it dropped with higher stats. I mean, at a higher power level. Excuse me. Transmutation sphere. Is someone actually using that weapon? Oh.
Incoming wave at the drill.
Nice. Got him. Alright guys, let's just stick together here. And we could do quite a bit of damage. I'm gonna bank. Only because I know if I push my luck, I'll die.
Go make this. Your allies invading the other side.
Just got cleaved in half. Oh, and the turret was shooting me. Yeah, so we got the map that you just saw, which is on Mars, a vaulted planet. We got this one right here, which is Nessus.
Give him hell. Invader on the field. Careful. Enemy invader dead.
I like how all of us were just like, you're not invading. We're coming after you. That was good. Except our one teammate didn't really see what we were doing. Alright, chaos reaching. Can I get to this guy? No. Not today.
Hostiles inbound at 6.
So I remember when I went for my Dredgen title for the first time around. Man, there was one moat thing that I had to unlock to get it, and I believe it was you had to be the person on your team that deposited the most moats, and that one literally took me forever, just because you would have an invader, you know, or you'd have a teammate that would hog up all of the moats. Oh, alright. And I just, out of the luck one day, had a good streak going with my warlock, and I got it. And that was after like probably 2 months of trying to unlock that one thing. Mostly just because, you know, I'm somewhat of a casual player. But like that's the kind of work that Gambit fans put into this game mode. Like, we're passionate about this game mode, we enjoy the game mode, and there's so much potential for this game mode. Like, give it to us. Like, okay, taking out that turret this time.
Your allies down, but they managed to kill.
Oh my god, that that was so lucky. I was definitely about to die.
Vader's gone. Get
That's Gambit. Gotta love it. The mode's not perfect, but it is fun, and it can get super sweaty sometimes, and you know, sometimes you'll have a really, like, just awesome victory that you definitely want to celebrate. More so than, like, I've ever had with PvP mode. Just die.
Kill that primeval.
Woo! Alright, so we got a primeval, they got a primeval. Let's go.
Your invader's back with 2 kidneys.
Ugh, great.
Invader incoming. Opposing team's about to win. The enemy team's about to win this. Get moving. Gambit.
Oh yeah, they got it.
Opposing team put
They melted their primeval. What did I get this time? Look at the number of blues that they give you. Like, who needs this many blues? Like, no one uses them. Like, nice quality of life, fix that. Just stop giving us blues. Like, we don't need them so much. Just give it from, like, campaign and strikes. That's the kind of thing that you do while you're leveling. Like, Gambit, sure, we do it for leveling, but it's end game leveling. Because we want the legendary drops. That invader kill. That got me. When it comes to actually invading, I can do it. I usually go in with Jade Rabbit. That's like my favorite weapon to go into actually doing invasions with, just because I try and line up the body shots, get the headshot. There is a little bit of a bug with Jade Rabbit right now, where the damage output is not correct for the final headshot, I believe. So I haven't really used that, although I was hoping that would get fixed soon, because scouts have the anti-barrier mod this season, so it's a good reason to use Jade Rabbit. Also, I still haven't finished the catalyst for that. I'm pretty close, I believe, but I think that's all PvP kills. Which, well, I don't know why they can't just, like, get 1,000 kills with Jade Rabbit. Why does it gotta be, PvP kills? Like, I'd rather you give me a higher number of kills to get anywhere in the game versus go get PvP kills. Like, I'm a solo player who does enjoy the PvP, I just don't play it often. Like, I'll play it a few weekends a season. That's it. If there's a weapon to chase and for PvP or Lord Shax's reward that's worth going after, I'll go after that stuff. Like, I put in the time to get Recluse way back when it was at its godhood. Recluse, missed that. But I never went after Mountaintop just because I wasn't too good with grenade kills in PvP. Most of the time I blew up myself, so I stayed clear of that one. But man, did Mountaintop get annoying when everybody else had it, and you didn't. Yeah, that was annoying, but I still didn't go after it. So I really hope that they turn Gambit around. Really, the ways that I think Gambit could be improved would be if they added more maps, added some new boss types potentially. That would be really nice. They can give us maybe some weaker enemies, like take away 1 or 2 majors and throw in like 20 more
All right,
rank and file bad guys, because it would give us that kind of
on the horizon.
feeling that we're getting with the Season of the Chosen battlegrounds, where they have the higher number of enemies. It would just make it more overwhelming of a game mode. People might invade less because they have to focus more on the enemies at hand.
Bring their mooks to the bank.
I love and hate this map because I loved Titan a lot. I thought it was really cool and had a lot of wasted potential. You know, they had set up this whole like sea monster that you can see. They never did anything with it. You know, you could see from Titan, if you looked up, you can see in the Ring of Saturn, where Orc's ship blew the hole in the ring from trying to destroy Mara. But this map, it's just not like perfect. I don't know, it doesn't flow well. I'm just gonna deposit anyway, since I'm there.
Incoming at command.
Alright, let me go see if I can get that heavy. Oh, it looks like it's gone already. Whoops. Snooze you lose. Enough.
Watch your back. Invader incoming.
Let me get a little bit deeper in here. So, less likely to be seen by this invader.
Hunt it down. Put some rounds.
Alright, he's got eyes on. Got him.
Keep pushing. Enemy invader down. Hey.
Get him back. Alright. Boom. There we go. Alright.
Incoming. Portal is prime. Lock it.
Invader? No, don't see him.
Invaders off the field. Your allies invading the other side. Yeah! High value target. Hostiles incoming at command. Your allies down. Scored a kill.
I feel like I didn't have much help in that section. That's alright. Let me go deposit, just in case there's an invader.
That should keep
Or I get taken out by a random turret or rocket or God knows. And I've been, you know, sniped by invaders, you get rocketed by invaders, like, sometimes, like, you don't even know where the invader is and you just get popped from across the map and it's so frustrating.
Your allies invaded. You're close. Build a bank, you get a primey. Hostiles incoming at the burrow.
Ooh, nice and heavy ammo. Good. So I feel like Europa could be a very cool place to do a Gambit map. Like, there are some super cool sections, and you could do 2 or 3 maps in that level that all look and feel completely different. Okay, let me back off a little bit. This is the monster that you had to kill, get the progress on the Malfeasance quest. You had to get... Where'd you come from? Huh? Think you're funny. He thinks he's funny too.
You're in the lead. Take down that primeval and this Gambit streak.
Just force a habit. Ah, great, here comes this stupid invader.
Allies headed to the other side.
He had a super, nothing I was doing against that.
Vader's gone. Get him next time.
Mick Killa Gorilla. Alright, it is pretty close here as far as primeval. Let's see if we can get the edge over them.
Opposing team's about to win.
No!
About to win this. Get moving. Allies headed to the other side. That primeval's nearly dead.
Get it, boys. No, come on!
Opposing team's about to win.
Oh, what a close Gambit match. That's why I like the game. That's a fun game mode when it goes like that. When it's close, neck to neck like that, it's a really good amount of fun. When it's super one-sided, not great. And like, especially if you have a team that actually helps out. Like that one guy, he didn't really deposit a lot of motes, but he did other work. And but the rest of my team did a good job also depositing motes, which is good. Sometimes you just get stuck on a team that doesn't want to be bothered doing motes because they're going after, you know, their own titles and stuff. And you know, they're going after kills, they're going after invasion kills or defeating invaders. All is, you know, required prerequisites to get those titles, and it kind of just takes away from the mode. But I feel like if they were to rework bounties, if they were, if they did some reworking to how the titles work, maybe just less specific, I feel like that would also have a positive impact on the way Gambit plays. Because really, we just play it to kill the monsters and, you know, mess with the other team, and you know, everyone has their own preference to how they like to play Gambit. You know, they tried with Gambit Prime to go really deep into it, but I think they kind of looked past all the things that made the game mode fun, and they tried to make it something that it wasn't. New maps, new bosses, new or increased volume of enemy density. Some really good weapons to chase. That would be nice. Like, the bottom dollar seems to have a lot of positive buzz around it this season, so that's good. You know, there's a weapon worth going after. Maybe give us some really cool armor to go after. Like, you gave us that Gambit Prime armor to go after. That worked in the Reckoning. Too complicated. You know, dumb it down. Give us really cool armor to go for just in Gambit. It doesn't have to give us any kind of effect or anything like that. We don't need our very own mods to go on the armor just for this game mode. We don't need any of that. Just give us some really cool armor. Give us some new maps, maybe some drifter lore to go after. And I feel like things would be in a lot more positive space. Maybe we'll get to see that with Bungie shifting into an increase in their company size. One can hope that this game mode gets some love.
Inbound at the beach.
This is one of the maps I've actually always liked. There we go.
At the tree.
Got nervous. He was coming after me for a second. Oh.
Portals up.
Parkour. What's the other map that we haven't hit yet? We have the Earth, Nessus, Titan. Oh, yeah.
Coming wave at the ruins. High value target. Burn it down.
Yeah, a little Van Damme kick.
Portals up. High value target neutralized.
Nice.
Allies
I just find that I can't push my luck with those modes. If I go for that, it's not gonna work out well.
You're nearly there. Fill the bank. Get that primeval up.
Alright, we have enough for Primeval, so let's go for it.
Primeval's up.
Nice. Alright, let's go.
Your invaders
I'm on JoJo 24. Oh my god, we got this thing again. Alright, let's go after the envoys.
Primeval compromised. Focus your fire.
Let me see if I can't get in there and sneak a kill in real quick.
Embrace the darkness. Take out those guardians. That's one.
That one. It's alright. I got one rocket kill. I'll take it.
You're being invaded. Find them before they.
Oh my god, what did I start? I started a war, and they pretty much healed our primeval.
Enemy invader down.
Alright, well, that's good.
Blame them for trying. invader down. Thanks. Allies down. Pulling them back. That primeval's not long for this world. Burn it down. Take this game.
I thought I was being slick on that one.
Brother, you've got some moves.
Oh my god, we won! Woo! Again, look at those. I don't need the blues. Keep them. Really, I don't want them.
Oh, thank you very much.
I don't want the blues. Keep them.
These moats to good use. Trust.
Bye. So that's a good example. What Aria 52 has there. That's the Gilded Dredgen title. That's what I'm going for. Doubt I've made much progress in it. Already gotten these ones. Takedowns and Gambit. And Invaders defeated. Going after matches one where you bank the most motes across both teams. I'll get there. Probably take me all season again, but it's not something I particularly like to rush just because of how frustrating Gambit can be sometimes. So, like I said, Gambit is a great mode. It has a lot of potential. There used to be two Gambits, regular Gambit and Gambit Prime. That switched when the vaulting happened, and at the beginning of Beyond Light, it was condensed into one Gambit, which a lot of people seem to think is positive just because the mode goes quicker. Gambit was a lot of fun, but it used to drag out a little too much, especially if you did regular Gambit, which was like best 2 out of 3 rounds. If you went to that third tiebreaker round, it was, it was super sweaty, and you're like 15 minutes into it. It could go up to 20 minutes, I felt like sometimes, just for one game. Now, it goes quick. Like, I feel like a Gambit match is 5 to 7 minutes. If 5 if you have a nice team that's actually doing everything correctly. 7 or 8 minutes if your team is going after specific things or they're just new to the game mode. Things that can be done to improve Gambit, as I've mentioned before in the video already, give us more maps. We have 4. We don't want 4, especially when it's the same 4 that have been here all along. You haven't given us any new maps in previous seasons, and you have not even discussed Gambit as a game mode in your recent State of the Game where you outline the future for Destiny. If you plan on taking away Gambit, I think it's time to be transparent about that and tell us when, so we know what to grind for. Really, we just kind of want to know the fate of this game mode. Please tell us what's going on. As new maps, we have 4, I said. Give us at least 2 more soon. That would be really helpful. If you double it to 8 maps, that would make the community a lot happier, for sure. Just because of the variety, then. Keep giving us weapons like Bottom Dollar. We like that. And give us some cool armor to go for. Like, your vendor armor refresh, as you call it, is pretty ugly. You gave the same armor to both PvP, Vanguard, and Gambit, and you just gave them different colors. Alright, you took the easy way out and giving us armor, since you weren't even doing that before, but the armor's so ugly. Really, it doesn't have to We don't expect one every single season, but can you at least maybe give us 2 armors a year? So, just twice a year you give us a new armor for those modes. Gives us, 6 months practically to grind for each armor. And with transmog coming up, another added benefit, if worth going after those armors, is unlocking them for transmog. The weapons, the maps, new bosses, and you give us a lot of majors, but I think if you were to subtract 2 majors and then give us maybe 20 more rank and file enemies to increase the enemy density, that would make everything feel a little bit more overwhelming sometimes, and I think that would be a positive change to the game mode, kind of making it a little bit more challenging. A little bit more teamwork would be required, and it would be a very cool added benefit, because we've seen that this season in Season of the Chosen. We've seen that in the Battlegrounds. We've seen it in Presage, and there's been a lot of positive buzz about that. So I think the future for Gambit is bright. I hope that the future for Gambit is bright, and I would really love to hear something about it soon. And we're not asking for a dedicated season, but maybe like 2 maps, 1 season, another 2 maps, and another season. Just show it some love. Show Gambit some love. Please and thank you. So I will probably play some more Gambit in the future and record it. Maybe I'll just cut it up a little bit as I get closer to my gilded title. I'll probably record some of those videos. Gambit is one of those things I'll usually do behind the scenes just because of the amount of time that it can take up. But thank you, and I look forward to hopefully getting closer to my 50 wins for Gambit in my hunt for my gilded title. Thank you for joining, and if you let me know what you think can be done to improve Gambit, the game mode, going forward. Do you want to see new maps? Do you want to see new enemies, more enemy density? What do you think could revitalize this game mode? And tell me if you liked the combination that they made for Gambit and Gambit Prime into this kind of shorter Gambit. Tell me what you think about that, and thank you, as always, for joining me in the Level Up Lounge, and I will see you guys soon. I'll be posting another part in Red Dead Redemption 2 series, and I also plan on having another video for the Outriders game demo where we go through some other classes to play. So thank you for joining me. Leave a like below, and I will see you guys next time.